Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Gavin Canfield and today we are going to be working on a Honda Recon ES. So this is a four-wheeler that my girlfriend has had in her family for quite some time, and she's been using it to kind of get around the property, give her dog some exercise, and also just kind of enjoy the different trails that I have around the property. So she's telling me that it runs for a couple minutes and then it dies on her. So it's just long enough for her basically to get away from the building, and then she ends up having to push this thing all the way back. So we're going to take her for a test drive. We're going to see, you know, it might just need some new gas in it, might need a carb clean. Maybe it needs a new plug, or it could be something more in depth like a coil that's going bad once it heats up. So we'll take her for a test drive and we'll see what happens. This thing has obviously seen some wear and tear and some abuse over the years. I do know before we take her for a test drive, we got to get some air in the tires. And I'll check the gas, but then we'll get this thing fired up and see if we can blow some donuts here in the icy driveway. So I think it seems to be working. I do think the idle mixture screw could probably be dialed in a little bit better, so it idles by itself. I also think there's probably some old fuel in here. So I'll probably put a little fuel treatment in this, add in some new fuel, and then we will take it for another burn. And I also want to look to see where the carburetor is on this, so I can potentially just turn up the idle mixture a little bit so it'll idle by itself, because it doesn't want to stay there. Get a little Star Trime enzyme fuel treatment. Just dump some of that in there. And then fresh gas. I know this jug is blue, but it's actually got gas in it. All right, we got a little better. bit more. Alright. It's pretty good. I could probably go up a little hair more. Because when you do the electric shift, it does take a little bit from the battery, kind of dugs it down a little bit, so I don't want it to keep dropping out on her, even if I leave the idle up a little skosh high. It'll be better for her when she drives it. Alright, we got gas in her, inflated the tires, adjusted the idle mixture screw. Let's take her for a burn. Couldn't even steer. Here's a test. Still idling. I gotta say, guys, this is probably one of my most favorite spots of my whole property. There's a nice calm stream that runs right through here. This is the location of the original old farm bridge, and the stone foundation for it was hand laid by the lady that I bought it from. It was her father and her grandfather. They hand laid this stone foundation, and it's been here for probably as long as the lady that I bought the property from can remember. She's a little over 70, so it's been here for at least 70 years, possibly longer. Still kicking. So, but let's keep going. One thing I'm noticing when I drive this is it doesn't shift when you want it to shift, and I don't know if that's a dirty contact, like a bad electrical connection, or maybe the battery's a little bit loose and I need to tighten up one of the terminals. But when you go to shift, if you're low RPMs, it shifts no problem, but if you're moving along, it doesn't seem to shift like it should. Like, it's shifting fine now, but as you watch, as I drive along, I'll try to shift it, and sometimes I have to let off the gas for it to actually shift. Out for sticks. Jeez. So my one of the reasons why my girlfriend had wanted this four-wheeler running again is back in the fall we set up this area here where she can grow flowers, veggies, whatever she would like. We got it all rototilled with the tractor, and we put up the fencing for it, and she's going to use this kind of as a test setup. The stream does run through there, so we'll be able to pump some water out of there to water this stuff. But she needs this to kind of get back in here. I know some of you are probably wondering, why is it so far away from my building, this and the other thing. Just kind of happened to be the field that she kind of liked the most. It's kind of secluded back here, and the only thing you can see is the church. So I also really hope that the camera is pointing at a decent angle. Obviously I can't see it because it's on top of my head, so, but let's keep going. All right, well, I think that pretty much shows that there really wasn't much wrong with this. Honestly, it probably just needs to get used more often. It's been sitting in the garage for months now because she said there was a problem with it. I really think that it just needs some more gas. It needs to be used a little bit more often, but I'll have to turn down that idle mixture screw a little bit just because it does seem like it's revving up a little too much now. There may have been something in there, and by running it kind of broke free now, so it's not clogged up. But at this point, I would say the old Honda Recon is ready to ride again. So I'll get my girlfriend over here. We'll have her take a test drive, and we'll get a first-hand summary of how it went. And that'll be all for this four-wheeler. well, what do we have here? Huh? I seen the dog and I knew you were in trouble. Hey, don't be doing that. You're gonna hurt yourself. What happened?
I got it this far. I just got going too fast and I didn't.
Does it work?
I got going too fast.
Got her tied up right here in the Tillies.
I almost got it out though.
Yeah. Go ahead, pull. There you go. Get her out of there, Willow.
I just need to pull that.
Oh, girl, you better hold the camera while I use my
hands are too cold.
little muscles.
Just pull the back end. Okay. That works. Normally I would do this on my own, okay?
Well, you're not feeling the best, so.
I could do it. Okay. My turn.
So what do you think of your first ride in a while? What's the matter? You camera shy?
It's just slippery, so I can't.
Slippery? You probably come down here just cruising.
No, and the TJ's camera's right there.
Yeah, that's probably who's calling me right now.
I waved at.
Are you gonna be able to navigate these woods now and keep her on the trails or what?
You're so funny.
Huh?
I'm gonna go slow like a good.
Go slow? Well, I gotta get out of the way, so.
You lead the way.
Alright, where are we heading? The flower field? Okay. Get the old Polaris going. Fire up! Goes down where all the trees are laying. Look at her go. Or we can't go that way. Steaming, she hasn't been running a minute. The temp sensor wasn't going off, so.
I guess I could have done a better job.
What do you think of your trip around?
I don't know, could use some work.
Yeah. Looked like you forgot how to drive the thing. You ended up in the trees there for a second.
It's not a fair, it's icy outside.
Yeah. Nose to nose, huh?
There you go.
There you go. All right, well, it looks like she's happy, so that means I'm happy. No more big work we got to do on the old Recon. Little fun in the snow, got the dog some exercise, and the thing will still be jumping off the walls later. But, well, thanks for watching. We better go get this girl some food before she bites my head off. We'll see you in the next one.